as you go about your day to day and you meet people, you're supposed to be sharing. That's your selling point.
Good morning, ladies. But I'm seeing a few gentlemen in the room, so I have to say gentlemen as well. This particular event today is being held as a part of Global Entrepreneurship Week, which is held every November to more or less shine the spotlight on entrepreneurship in Barbados and to assist persons at all levels of our society to have a better understanding of what entrepreneurship is and obviously to harness their support and involvement in entrepreneurship. There are several activities that focus on education, there's entertainment, different activities that target the youth, target persons at the university, etc. All, as I said, in an effort to assist us in understanding a little bit more about entrepreneurship. The Small Business Association, being a partner in Global Entrepreneurship Week, was tasked with the responsibility of identifying two key projects that we would spearhead, we would organize as a part of this week of activities. One of them we are currently organizing with our schools in our Enterprise and Action program. The association has a youth program that was started back in 2009 that allows us to interface with secondary schools across the island, teaching the 4th and 5th formers about small business development and entrepreneurship. And the second program is what we have here today. We sat in the secretariat and we looked at what's happening in the world of small business development, what's happening in the world of entrepreneurship. And we felt that there was a need to have a seminar geared specifically towards women. No offense, sir, but we felt that we needed to bring our women together to help them understand a little bit more about marketing strategies, to help them to understand more about the social media and the benefits that can be had from social media to improve their overall business development and business growth. We felt that there was a need to zero in on female entrepreneurs. And you may say, but why? Why is this necessary? Well, we've been doing some research. And research, I often say research is to the business as insurance is maybe to the individual. Research helps us to mitigate against risks. Obviously, research helps us to understand what's happening out there so that we can tailor-make our programs and we can, craft our strategies and so on to ensure that we cater effectively to our publics. And research showed that despite the developments that we have seen in entrepreneurship in Barbados, I dare say for the last 30 years, we still have a challenge with females in particular accessing, for example, finance for their businesses. We still have a challenge with females being accepted as serious entrepreneurs and serious business persons when it comes to accessing business support services from some of the key organizations here in Barbados. We looked at our membership. And from polling our membership over the years, we still see that approximately 35% of our membership, are female-led businesses. And we've been polling for a few years, and we've seen that the number tends to stay within that range of about 35%. When we, again, analyze this and poll some of our members, the fact is that many females do not understand or even value the importance of networks. And as you know, an association like ours is really a network of businesses. Do not understand and value the networks that can be had through a business support organization. So we realize that there's still some work to be done. I'm going to give you a quote to help support this. Gender stereotyping still exists within Barbados and the Barbadian culture. Research suggests that it may be a feature of small societies like ours. Though some inroads have been made in Barbadian firms, resulting in a small number of senior managers in public and private sector institutions, the number paled in comparison to the overall number of females in the workforce and the fact that women have demonstrated their competence for leadership. Now, this quote came from a thesis that I did back in 2009, when at that time I studied and researched the concept of career barriers and these barriers affecting women who aspire to be managers in Barbadian firms. You see, from way back then, and from what I would have experienced as well, as a person who set about to have their own business in 1993, I felt it was important for me to research this because I did not experience racism. I didn't, really. But I did experience some other isms. Since we are being recorded, I won't come right out and say. But I did experience some other isms. And one of them, in my view, was because of my gender. And therefore, when this opportunity came up, we felt it was important for us at this juncture to help our female entrepreneurs and our budding entrepreneurs to do all that they can to improve their marketability, to maybe understand a little bit more about the market that they are functioning, and to use the tools that are available so that they can position their businesses for growth and development in the future. Understanding that the environment that they are in and that they operate in is still very much characterized based on the research by the male-dominated values and characters and behaviors that we have known for centuries. There has been some improvement, but there's still, I think, a way to go. So we are hopeful that over the next few hours, that as you look at the various themes, and I understand that they've been assembled, some experts who are able to speak to the issues relative to helping us to sell and succeed and to, showcase who we are. That we understand that we're doing this against a backdrop still of us needing to fight, and maybe fight a little harder than our male counterparts, to position our businesses in this environment so that we can be successful and we can grow and we can succeed. I wish you a successful seminar, and on behalf of the Small Business Association, I thank you for accepting the invitation to be here. And I am hopeful that at the end of the exercise, that all of you who are not yet members of the association will see the need to join and help us to increase that 35% so that we can really make an impact in being able to bring together our female entrepreneurs to create a network of firms needed to help us to position our economy. Let's remember that coming out of this global recession that we're in, all of our peoples are needed to put their creativity out there and to come up with solutions and strategies to help Barbados to grow. It cannot be just one sex. It has to be all of us. So there's creativity in the room, and the presenters, I'm sure, will help you to zero in on that creativity and to pull that creativity and bring it to the fore so that we can contribute not only to your individual businesses and families and communities, but very importantly and equally importantly, to the economic recovery of Barbados. So once again, I thank you, and I hope you have a successful event today.